Hari Om, Namaste. Today we're going to have our Pincha Party class. So we'll be going through different aspects of the Pincha Mayurasana to show you how to have fun on your forearms. So let's take a comfortable seat, close the eyes, as usual, starting with the Om. Inhale. May all beings everywhere enjoy this practice through us. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. The mantra is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Inhale. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. And we'll start here from child's pose. Arms forward, moving through cobra and child's pose 3 times. Come forward, lift your chest, and go back. And forward, lift your chest, and go back. And one more, forward, lift your chest, and down dog. Take some movement here, whatever feels good, side to side. Shake your neck, lift a leg maybe, whatever you like to do. Then we'll walk forward to our forward fold. Step on your palms. You can bend your knees to make that happen. Let the knees go towards the chest, chest to the thighs. Relax the neck. And roll the spine up. Lift the chest, little back bend. Hands to the heart. Surya Namaskar, 2 rounds. Reach up. Forward fold. Right leg goes back. Knee on the floor. Lift the chest. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra. And down dog. Right foot forward. Back knee on the floor. Looking up. Left foot forward. Forward fold. Reach up and back. Hands to the heart. 3 more like that. Going up and down. Left leg goes back. Knee down, chest up. Plank. Knees, chest, chin. Cobra pose. And down dog. Left foot forward. Back knee on the floor. And right foot forward. Forward fold. Reach up and back. Hands to the heart. Good. 2 more. Going up. Bringing the arms down. Forward fold. Right leg goes back. Knee on the floor. Chest up. Step to plank. And knees, chest, chin. Curve your spine. Cobra pose. And down dog. Right foot steps forward. And the left to your forward fold. Reach up and back. And hands to the heart. Last one, reaching up. And down. Left leg goes back, knee down, chest up. And the right leg to plank. Knees, chest, chin, cobra. And down dog. Left foot forward, back knee on the floor. And right foot forward, forward fold. Reach up and back. Hands to the heart. Good. Let's do the joints, circling out the wrists. One direction, other direction. And shake that out, side to side, up and down. Arms straight, open, 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 open. Bend the knees a little now, and we're going to throw the arms. The hips are moving the arms. Nice soft movement here. Okay, and coming back to center. Let's move the neck side to side. And then coming into circles. Other way. Back to center. Inhale, open the arms, lift the chest. And close. Arms up. And in. And open. And in. And up. And in. And open. And in. And up. Hands to prayer. Circle out the hips. Always keep a little bend in the knee. And other way. Good, that's it for now. Back to center. We'll take the Kali Mudra, interlace fingers except for your forefinger. Feet together, front of your mat, arms up and back. Push the hips forward. And forward fold. You can catch your arms behind your back there. Relax the neck. Hands to the floor. Press the right hand, bend the right knee. Left arm moves up. And switch. Bend the left knee, right arm moves up. Hand down, step to plank. Pull your belly in and we'll go to the chaturanga. Up dog, lift your chest. And down dog. Let's take a puppy pose right away, starting to open the shoulders. Knees on the floor, catch your yoga mat, and curve your upper back, shoulders, chin on the floor if you can. Good. Come forward to the Sphinx pose. Feet together, arms 90 degrees, chin forward. And press into the palms, lift the chest. Looking over to the left and over to the right. Back to center, we'll take down dog. And the left foot is going to move forward. I'm just changing direction so you see me better. Left foot coming forward. Push your hips forward, lift the chest. Open here, interlace fingers behind your head, looking up. And back toe is going to curl. Half split here. Reach the arms forward. That same left leg is going to come up into the sky, tiger tail, and we move up and down. Stay up top. Step outside of your hand, move a little bit. And coming into it. Knee, foot, right elbow, left elbow. This is what we call the lizard pose, opening the hips a little bit. From here, we're going to go back into our vinyasa. So step to plank, pull your belly in, chaturanga, and up dog, down dog. Right foot steps forward. Low lunge once again. Stretching the hip flexor, lift the chest. Then curl the back toes. Front legs coming to this half split. Fingertips forward. And release to the tiger tail, right leg coming up and up and down. Staying there. Step outside of your hand. Move a little bit. And lowering down, knee, foot, left elbow, right elbow. Let's move through the vinyasa, plank, pull the belly in, lowering down, chaturanga, and up dog, and down dog. Once again, bring the knees to the floor, stretching here on your fingertips, opening the shoulders some more. So now we'll talk a little bit about the pincha. You feel this stretch in your armpit area. That's what we want to look for in our inversion as well, in our pincha. Pushing the armpits towards the floor. And again, come to your cobra. And down dog. Put the forearms on the floor. It's what we call dolphin pose, and we'll do 3 to 5 dolphin push-ups. So come forward to your plank, forearm plank, lower down much as you can, and push all the way back. Again, coming forward and back. Again, forward and back. Let's just do one more, forward and back. Knees on the floor, bend the elbows, stretching the armpits here. And sitting up. Let's cross the right arm on top, left arm on top, right arm on top, left arm. Okay, before we get into the mechanics of the pincha, let's do one forearm plank to get a little strength in the core area. We need that for our inversions. So in our forearm plank, we're going to hollow out our chest, rounding the back, rounding the upper back. The chest gets small, the back gets big. So let's go into it. Round the back. Feel it in your lower abdominals as well. Squeeze the glutes. Not too long here, maybe about 30 seconds. And I encourage you to do a lot more of these on your own. Whenever you have time, drop into a forearm plank. If you get bored, you can always go side to sides. Okay. And let's rest, stretch the arms once again. Okay, so let's get to the pincha. This exercise we did before, the dolphin push-ups, that's a nice little study in the mechanics of your shoulders, how they're going to work in the pincha. As I'm coming up, it's like I'm going into my forward position in the push-up as I'm lifting my leg. As I'm lifting my second leg, it's like I'm going into the reverse position of the push-up part. So just watch first and then I'll give you some exercise. The entry that I really enjoy for inversion is to pull one knee to my chest. I'm on my toes. You see my heels are up, my knees touching my chest. And enter the rhythm. So whenever we're going for this, we're trying to get into a rhythm. So I like to count. You can count mentally or even out loud if you're alone. Go forward 1, go 2 back. On 3, here's that push-up position I'm talking about. I'm lifting the leg and my body's coming forward. And then when I lift the other leg, I'm pushing back. Okay, I'm trying to stretch here. Of course, you can use the wall and push. And come down. Okay, so I hope you saw what I was talking about. As you're lifting one leg, you're coming forward with your shoulders. As you're lifting the other one, you push your shoulders towards your elbows. Here's a nice warm-up we can do with the wall. If you have no experience with the pincha, this is a nice exercise anyway. For everybody, you can come up here and just kind of get a little arm strength, walk up the wall, bend the knees, no problem, and just stretch here, stretch. So you see how I'm pushing my chest towards my elbows. That's what we're looking for. Okay? And you can hold that position for about 30 seconds, and then moving into the same idea with your feet on the wall and your back towards the wall. So for this one, I'm going to move my mat a little bit. For this one, I want you to put the balls of the foot, the toes on the wall, but not the heels, and push back, and push back, and push back. So stretching the armpits. Try not to feel it in your lumbar spine, more in the shoulders. You can bring one knee to your chest, bring the foot down the wall, and then your toenail on the wall, not the ball of your foot, your toenail to mimic the pose. Once your ears are near your shoulders, near your elbows, sorry, you can look through. This is what we call a hollow back because I'm pushing my chest beyond my elbows. Okay, so that wall exercise is amazing because the biggest problem people have is the shoulders. Really, when I say stretching the armpits, it's exactly that. Stretching here, stretching here. Okay? So now let's try a few variations. You rest whenever you need to. Let's do some entries. I'm going to bend my knee to my chest. Go forward 1, 2 back, 3 up. Hold if you can with the wall or without. If you feel confident here, you can keep looking forward. You don't have to look back. You switch your legs, catch a little air time. Switch your legs, catch a little air time, okay? Much as you can, catch a little air time. And switch. And switch. And switch. And relax. Okay, that split leg entry is one way to go into the pincha. Here's another one. Okay, you don't have to try other ones, but here's another one that's available to you if you want to play. This one is coming into a straddle, so I'm going to come with my legs, my feet together. I go up on my toes, I bend my knees, and on 3, I jump up. You can keep looking forward. Okay, so that's the rhythm that I'm talking about. Up on your toes, knees bend, 3, we straddle. If you're not able to jump up yet, just get used to the movement. On toes, knees bend, out and apart. Okay, apart and back together. 1, 2. Okay, when I'm lifting, I'm thinking about this part, my coccyx. I'm thinking about that lifting up towards my head, towards my hands, okay? Don't think about the lumbar. Think about that bone here, the tailbone area. Think about that lifting up. And as that lifts up, you have to push the shoulders the other way. So you have that power of the opposites. The hips are coming one way, and immediately you push the shoulders the other way. Okay? So watch once more. On my forearms, up on my toes. 1, bend knees. 2, 3, straddle. Okay, when you get comfortable here, you can go legs together, legs apart, legs together, legs apart. Maybe even push the chest through. This takes time. First, you need to feel really stable on your forearms. So give that a few goes. Everything is rhythm. Up on your toes. 1, bend the knees. 2, 3, we straddle. Okay? So that's the straddle pincha. I'll give you one more variation. The last variation will be the tuck variation. So you can do this as a half tuck to start because this is very challenging. The other ones, you're able to kind of find a counterbalance with your hips. The tuck is difficult because you have to pull your knees down towards your chest and at the same time push your shoulders towards your elbows. Okay, so that makes it more strength-based. Of course, these are variations. You can always just do the first one, the split leg entry. When you get comfortable with one, then you can start playing with the other ones. So the tuck entry, I'm going to bend the knee to my chest. This is an easier way to come into it because it's individual legs. 1, 2. My little trick is, look what I like to do. Press my foot to my thigh. You see that? When I come up, I press my foot to my thigh and get taller. You can use the wall here just to feel that. My knees are in the same position, both facing the same way. If you feel good, then you switch, switch, switch. This is half tuck. Even with the wall, switch, catch some airtime, switch, catch some airtime, switch. The whole time, I am pushing my chest towards my elbows. So it takes some strength there. When you get tired, rest, 3 to 5 breaths, and go up again. It's just repetition. Nobody is better than you, worse than you. Some people just do it more times, okay? So this stuff is possible. It's accessible. You can do it. It just takes some more repetition. So the last one I'll show you is when you feel good with all of those, it's going to take some time, is when you jump up with both knees at the same time directly to a full tuck position. So my knees are going to stay together the whole time. Forearms down. Also, I forgot to mention to you, forearms all the time in 90 degrees, like a forearm plank. The hands can move, but try to keep the elbows in line. Don't go out here. There's no power there. The power is in this line from the elbow to the shoulder. That helps you control this shoulder a little bit better. Okay, so now with the full tuck, again, it's with a rhythm. Up on my toes, 1, bend my knees. 2, on 3, I'm going to try to kick my butt, but I'm not going to move my knees from my stomach. 1, 2, 3. Pull the belly in, squeeze as much as you can, your knees towards your belly. Point your toes, push your chest towards your elbows. Eventually you can look up at your knees and say, my, oh my, what beautiful knees I have. So that's the pincha for you. Okay? Keep practicing, enjoy. Let's stretch out the shoulders a little bit. Unwind, one of my favorite stretches for the shoulders. You can come up here, place the palms on the wall and just open the chest. It's like a puppy pose, but on the wall. Place one palm on the wall, rotate your body. My palm and knuckles are completely on the wall. I'm turning this way and bend my knees a little bit. Switching sides. This is a wonderful arm stretch from the wrist all the way to the shoulder, bicep. And that's it. Take a little rest, take a little Shavasana. You've earned it. I hope you found some helpful tips here today, and we will continue the practice. Happy practicing. Namaste. Let's do one Om together, and then if you need to rest afterwards, please take a 3 to 5 minute rest. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om. Namaste.